The SURF Fund is called Sustainable S Island Resource Framework Fund. And basically what it's meant to do, it's meant to assist us as a country to provide dedicated financing to do environmental protection. So right now, if you want to protect the environment, you have to wait to get money from the Treasury, or the private sector will provide funding. And once it gets into the Treasury, there is a waiting time. You're in a queue. The SURF Fund is designed to be able to provide funds in time. So instead of cleaning up after an environmental issue, which is the way the Treasury works, we're going to stop it from happening in the first place, which is not the way the Treasury works. All of us have to meet our environmental obligation, and some people can do it, but a significant portion of our population can't afford to do it. So the role of the SURF Fund is to help them to be able to be part of the solution. It works by providing concessional financing by grants or low interest loans that are unsecured, and it also helps them by providing technical support or even getting technology.
The Department of Environment is meant to provide support and oversight for the SURF Fund during its startup phase, and then there is a general board called the SURF Fund Board that also provides oversight in general. And after the startup phase, then the SURF Fund will be able to, it's basically structured to operate on its own. The DOE is currently mandated to provide funding for the public and private sector, as well as civil society, and 15% annually of those funds will go towards non-governmental as well as community-based groups. The Department of Environment has basically leveraged US 10 million from the Adaptation Fund, as well as US 20 million from the Green Climate Fund, and that's through the Enhanced Direct Access pilot program that we're currently implementing in Cashew Hill. And through that, the SURF Fund is able to get funding to support locally led adaptation.
So far, we've received a little over $300,000, and this will be going towards the development of a community center. The community center will have in it a cistern, a room for persons to shelter in case of disasters, whether hurricanes, earthquakes, or maybe fires, and it will be a self-contained community services center.
The application was very simple. Put it in, and within 3 months we got an approval. Right away, we attacked the drought situation. That was instantaneously, that was first. We were able to fully extend the guttering, seamless gutters around the house. The SURF Fund coming on stream allowed us to do that. We were also able to acquire 2 additional tanks, water tanks, as a backup supply, 1,000 gallons. So that's 2,000 additional gallons. And recently we got an additional tank as well, because it's just so important. I am very happy to be a part of the program, and I am hopeful that it will do much more for the citizens.
One of the other aspects is that for gender inclusivity, we're making sure that there is no longer gender inequality when we look at projects.
The SURF Fund can be judged basically by how easy it is to access the funding that we have, and that everybody can access, including no matter how much you earn. So that is what the fund is supposed to do, basically level the playing field so everybody can participate in environmental management. The most innovative aspect of this is the risk, the financial risk the fund is willing to take.